Hi, it's Heidi, and I am just delighted to be in Loudoun County, Virginia, working with an exceptional group of school leaders who are undertaking some streamlining and storyboarding work. So I thought we might chat for a few minutes with two of the major players here on this, and that's Amanda Kim and Jeff Rounsley, and I'm going to ask them a few questions and get their response to that. So first of all, thank you. Tell us about why you wanted to get started on these two notions of streamlining and storyboarding here in Loudoun County.
Well, I think a lot of that starts with our teachers and feedback from teachers, that Loudoun County is a place that has a lot of resources and a lot available to teachers that can feel overwhelming. And so this has kind of happened in stages. It started with our elementary ELA team in response to some legislation that was passed, the Virginia Literacy Act. And then it has kind of included a curriculum audit, and all of the feedback has kind of pointed in the same direction. Lots of great materials, lots of great resources, and a need to help teachers prioritize and streamline what's available to them.
That's great. Anything you want to add to that, Amanda?
Sure. We've recently designed and are implementing a new instructional framework. And the purpose of that instructional framework is meant to clarify and bring purpose and understanding to what it is that we believe about high quality instruction in Loudoun County Public Schools. And another important piece to the development of that is ensuring that our curriculum and our instructional framework have alignment.
So in a way, what it sounds like is like the perfect storm that you have been working on organizing a very mission-driven framework to get kids future ready, concurrently with feedback that we have an abundance, maybe too much, and it's hard to sort through. So streamlining makes a lot of sense. Tell us a little bit about the county, about the population. It's quite wide-ranging, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. So Loudoun County is the third largest school division in Virginia. And I think across Loudoun County in Northern Virginia, you would see lots of different schools operating in lots of different contexts. So in the eastern part of Loudoun, you would see a large number of English learners. You would see some of our Title I schools. In the middle of the county, there's been just explosive growth of new people coming into our school division, new students entering our school division for many years. The western end of Loudoun is more rural and agricultural. And so our school division is trying to serve lots of different students and families and teachers and needs, which is another reason why in our curriculum we want to make sure we give teachers that flexibility that they need to meet their students where they are.
That's great. About storyboarding, you also want to work on that. And we, of course, joined those two together in the book, but I'm curious what you see as maybe a possibility here for that. Amanda, what do you think?
Well, some feedback that we've recently received from teachers and administrators and potentially community members too is when they look at existing curriculum, a question they often pose is, what do you want me to do with this? What should I prioritize? I see that there's many examples or there's many resources that are built into the curriculum, but I'm unsure which one are the best ones to use and the order, the sequence in which I should be pulling them. So I think we're intrigued by the concept of storyboarding as a way to both a communication tool and a way to draw people into this in a way that makes sense for them.
That's great. And so let me finish up with this. Given the dynamic of both wanting and needing, streamlining for sure. In the entry, I thought that was an interesting word because storyboarding is compelling. Don't know yet quite how you might use it, but it's looking interesting. You've got a really amazing group of professionals that I'm working with today. It's really a pleasure. We have about 70 people total for the day. Who are they? Why did you invite this group? And it's quite wide-ranging.
So this is our Department of Teaching and Learning, and in Loudoun County there's several groups that make up the Department of Teaching and Learning. So all of our content supervisors in the different content areas, K through 12, we have a professional learning team, we have an English learner team, we have a CTE, an adult education team. So all those people came together, and really we invited anybody who is working in a close way with curriculum because we want to make sure everyone's hearing the same message. That's some feedback that we've heard as well, that people enter into these offices, but we don't really have a consistent way that we we educate our curriculum leaders around what curriculum is, what it should do, how it should support students and teachers, and we really wanted to concentrate on giving all those groups a consistent message that we can build from in the future.
That's really well said. Just a sort of last thoughts. Do you have any long-term aspirations on this? Because one of the things you said when you spoke with me is you want to make sure there's common agreement about what a curriculum actually is, because there's so many different perceptions.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's one, but what is your sort of long-term, what would you like to see happen as a result of this?
We'll probably have many goals here, but one that comes to mind first is the usage of curriculum. As part of a recent curriculum audit, one of the questions that was part of the interview with teachers was how often are you using the curriculum? And we saw a range from some were answering, I use it every single day, to all the way down to somewhat not at all. So I think that our goal is to increase the number of teachers who are using curriculum for the purpose of students, right? We want to make sure that teachers have access to high quality materials so that students are really getting a consistent and high quality experience.
Do you want to answer that?
I think I would say that I would want others to see the value in the work that all of the people you're working with today see in the work already. So through that consistency and through the deepening and streamlining of the work, I loved the message about how it can be a tool for family engagement, the curriculum on the refrigerator, that provokes conversations at home, that students have a bigger vision of what they're going to learn in the course of the year, that teachers know where we're going and how to support that. We have a tremendous group of professionals that you already referenced here working today, and I want others to see the tremendous value that they contribute to every student and teacher and family in our school division.
Beautiful. I think those are very worthwhile and realistic aspirations. Thanks so much. Really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thank you.